Hello and welcome to the University of Minnesota Rochester. I'm Chancellor Carrell, and on behalf of all of us here at UMR, we're so glad you're here. Your student is about to begin an incredible journey, and so are you. At UMR, we care deeply about your students' well-being and growth. Preparing for a future in healthcare means developing compassion as much as knowledge, and we've built a compassionate community designed to support both. Your student will learn in an environment where they are challenged, yes, but also supported and encouraged to become the kind of person and health professional who truly makes a difference.
Hello, I'm Heidi Isaacson. I'm the Vice Chancellor for Student Life here at UMR, and I support all areas of your students' campus life, including counseling, recreation, disabilities resources, student safety, intercultural student services, residential life, student well-being, and engagement. I'm committed to helping your student develop a sense of belonging on campus, both in and outside of the classroom. My team is already busy planning for the fall, getting activities ready and events for students to start connecting with their peers, getting acclimated to UMR and to Rochester, but most importantly, helping them to find friends to learn and grow with while they're at UMR and beyond.
Hi, I'm Paul Hanstedt, the Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Innovation at the University of Minnesota Rochester. I have the privilege of working with one of the best faculties in the world, and that is not an exaggeration. Here, students are at the center of everything that we do. Our faculty, in addition to doing research within their disciplines, also study how students learn best and how teaching can be most effective. One of the most important aspects of our model is collaboration. Students don't just learn from faculty, they learn with faculty, working side by side on research projects that challenge them, that spark innovation, and that create new understanding of how healthcare should move forward in the world. Also, fun fact, all of us have had or currently have children in college. So we understand exactly where you're coming from and exactly what you're feeling. In fact, one of us might hypothetically have 2 kids in college right now.
We developed this series for you to help you guide your student through their transition. Join us as we launch this information designed to support you in your new role as coach. The videos will be posted on Raptor Family Connect and UMR's YouTube channel for you to refer to whenever you need a refresher on how to manage a situation your student might be facing. One of the biggest questions we hear from parents is, how can we help our student prepare for life at UMR? College is a very different environment from high school. There's more independence, more responsibility, and yes, sometimes less structure than they're used to. A big part of preparing your student for the next phase actually involves you and a shift in your role. In high school, you may have been the manager, making the appointments, checking the grades, reminding them about their deadlines, telling them to get their homework in on time, and even maybe waking them up in the morning when necessary. But college invites a new kind of relationship. This is your moment to move from manager to coach. Here at UMR, we're going to be coaching right alongside you. College is more independent, less structured, and full of new responsibilities. That can feel exciting and a little overwhelming for students. So your role becomes more of a position of offering guidance when they ask for it and trusting that they're learning the skills they'll need for adulthood. And I promise, they rise to the challenge. Remember, we don't throw them into the deep end without teaching them how to swim. We have intentional programs through our living learning communities, our student life staff, disability services, the student success coaches, the hub, and a whole community of staff and faculty whose jobs literally is to help your student thrive. Encourage them to stay curious, speak up when they need something, and lean into the resources we provide.
All right, so now let's talk a moment about how learning at UMR is going to feel different from what your student experienced in high school. In high school, the classroom environment is incredibly structured. Students are in class all day, Monday to Friday. Teachers are reminding them about assignments, standing over them. Parents can log in and check grades, and there's always someone saying, don't forget this thing is due on Tuesday. At UMR, we still care deeply about your students. You need to know that. And we know you do too. But we're also preparing students for life after college. So that means responsibility, that means self-direction, that means problem solving when sometimes there's those no clear answers. We care about the assignment that's due on Tuesday, but we also care what's going to happen to your student in 10 years when they're trying to deal with something that they've never looked at before. The good news is at UMR, your student is never, ever going to do this alone. Our classes are small, our faculty know them, they know their names, and we know how to help them. Plus, on day one, every single student is going to get a student success coach, and they're going to work with those coaches all the way through graduation. What's more, all of the students are going to have opportunities for internships, for mentoring, for job shadowing, for really experiencing the complexities of the world and being guided through it as they do it.
Now let's talk about something that's equally important, emotions. Your student is probably excited and has a bit of confidence, but also is feeling unsure. And sometimes all that can happen in the same hour. It's a very emotional time. And you as parents or step-parents, grandparents, supporters, guardians, you're feeling all the feelings too. You are not alone in experiencing these feelings. This transition is big for families. What matters most is that you stay connected, but simultaneously give them space to grow and trust that they're stepping into a community that cares about them.
We're honored your student has chosen UMR for the next chapter of their life. We look forward to supporting them on their journey.
We're going to love watching who they become while they're here at UMR. And then after that, we're going to love watching them go into the world and make that world better.
Thank you for partnering with us as we develop the potential of your student. And welcome. We're so glad you're part of our UMR community.